What's up, everyone? This is BigPowner, and today I'm going to be showing you how I'm going to be making my quiver. Super dope, man. So I got it pretty nice. I definitely needed that extra arrow. So I wanted extra arrow, and I want to have this, the tier 1 extra cold damage. I've got some resistances on there. I don't want to mess with my bottom. I don't want to risk removing my cold strike multiplier, so I'm going to do a little bit of manipulating to this so that I can re-roll this cold damage extra cold. I'll show you what it looks like. If I didn't have it on there, I could also do the same type of thing, but we'll go and bring this up. So this is what I'm wanting to re-roll. I only have two things here that I can roll, but I have a pretty big roll here. Cold damage is 2,000. So between these two things, I've got a pretty high chance. I've basically got a 1 out of 3 to hit the tier 1 cold damage. So that's a really nice, those are really nice odds, but I have this really gross 2,000 stats, which just makes my odds a lot worse. So I'm actually going to manipulate this item so that I can get into a position where I don't have that. So first what I'm going to be doing is I have one other cold stat, so if I do go ahead and remove and then add cold, um, I have the chance of removing that cold modifier, which that's obviously not ideal, and I can guaranteed remove that modifier once I switch it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take and I'm going to change this cold modifier to fire. So now it's not going to get in the way. I'm going to be able to guaranteed remove that off. So now, the one other big issue that I had with this craft was we have one of the biggest things right here is this number to number cold. So I'm going to have to kind of be careful about how I do this. Right now I only have one cold modifier on here. So I'm going to go ahead and remove that modifier. Okay, so we're going to remove this modifier. Only cold. Okay, so now that that's off, I want to give myself the best chance. So I don't want that number to number cold damage. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is take and block it with cold damage. Okay, so now I have an open prefix, and I'm guaranteed to get one of the two stats. So I've got basically because I can't get the number cold now. So now the only things that I'm rolling between are these two things right here. So I've got 1 out of 3 chance to be successful and get the tier 1 on this, and then it's just a matter of divining. So we're gonna go ahead and use an augment. Let me make sure that level is correct. Alright, yeah, 75. Okay. Okay, so we'll go ahead and augment. What did I get? Oh, I can still get the cold. No. I guess. Oh, I got tier 1. I got tier 1 cold on it. I don't know. I mean, tier 1 cold's pretty good. Maybe I wanna keep that. But then I've got a 50-50 chance of not getting. Maybe I do want to keep that actually, since I just happened to hit tier 1. I might go ahead and keep that. It's not very much cold damage. So I'm gonna go ahead. I guess my odds aren't as good as I had hoped they would be, and it doesn't really matter what I have on there. I do have to remove this because this is a cold tag. I thought that the number to number blocked it. Is it only specifically? Well, that sucks. I've got the tier 1. I'm kind of deciding whether I want to just go ahead and go with another augment and try to. Well, we're gonna have to remove this regardless. I'm gonna just go for it, honestly, and hope that I hit that 1 out of 3 now. And then then it'll be a 50-50 chance for the removal if I decide I don't want the cold on there. Hmm. I kind of wanted HP. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, let's... Hmm. I honestly don't know whether I want it or not. All right, we're gonna see if I hit the tier 1, we'll keep it. Otherwise, I'm gonna remove both of them. Oh, I hit the tier 1. All right, I guess I'm keeping it. So I had the 1 out of 3 on that one. Now I just have to divine this, but next I'm going to wind up removing fire because I wanted to have attack speed on this. The crafted attack speed was actually my goal for this. So if you want life on this, you're not going to want to... I didn't have very much life on it anyways. The life roll is probably going to be better on this, but that makes it a harder roll. So for me, for now, I'm kind of happy with this since it is a tier 1, and now I'll have all tier 1s and one crafted. So now I'm going to do a remove fire because I put the fire on there. And now I have an open place for crafting. So the craft that I wanted to put on here is attack speed. Because the tier 1 attack speed for this is only goes up to 13% on a perfect roll. And the attack speed that you can craft, you can get up to 12%. So it's pretty easy to get a near perfect tier 1 attack speed on here. There we go. So that's going to be a lot of nice damage for me. And then at this point, it's just going to be a divining game. So need cold divines. I could have gone for I need to be picking up resistance in some places. I could have gone for a natural attack speed on this. Like I said though, it's gonna be kind of hard to beat the crafted. Um, the advantage to having the natural attack speed on here is that then I could do a 5% chance. See, we've got 3 stats, and we have some other speed modifiers. I believe, I think we have like, yeah, projectile speed, which is heavily weighted. Um, so that's going to be kind of a pain, and the speed modifiers are kind of hard to get. So there's a high chance that you're going to wind up not having that tier 1 attack speed. So that makes it be like a really easy thing, a really easy way for you to finish the quiver is just going for that crafted attack speed as your end goal. But if you wind up having it, you can actually get a pretty nice craft here with well, there's actually 2 good ones. I have a really good frenzy charge generation, but this is a good one right here for 5% chance to get frenzy charge generation on hit. I'm using blood rage and I'm using something else for frenzy charge generation. So I've got double frenzy charge generation. Um, so I'm not really too worried about that. Um, but there's one other thing that was good on here. Oh no, that's for shields. Okay, so yeah, there isn't really, it's pretty much these. These are the crafted options. So, I mean, if you wind up having it, the frenzy charge with critical strike would be pretty good. Um, because it's against rare, so that would give you better give you better generation, like if you're using it more for boss killing. So that could be a goal that you go for, since in my build I'm stacking frenzy charges. Like I've got 7 frenzy charges, but my build is focused towards mapping, and I fill up on frenzy charges instantaneously when I enter a map. And then I've got frenzy charge length, and so my frenzy charges are up all the time. Um, and since I have a boss killer, the only real places that I wouldn't have those frenzy charges would be like in a secluded boss fight, which I wouldn't even be using this character. So for me, it doesn't really help me much. That's why I went for this attack speed. Um, but yeah, there's a really sweet quiver. I just have to basically divine it at this point. Cold. Should have a bunch of divine. Cold divine, basically. Cold orb divines. Maybe I don't have that many. Maybe I've been using them all. I thought I'd have a bunch. Well, I got 2. I guess I'm gonna have to get really lucky. Okay, there's 3rd. Okay, I might only have 3. I guess I'm gonna have to get pretty lucky on this, or this is gonna be a continued project. Or I might have some more in here. Oopsies. Let's see if I've got any already down and connected. I thought I just picked some up. Oh, here we go. Ooh, 15%. I'm gonna keep it. Cool. That gave me a nice little boost. Now I just need to. It's pretty good for now. Looks like pretty good to me. I got 1% more multiplier I can get. I can divine the lightning. Um, we'll see where my resistances end up on this build. Since I do have that tier 1 resistance, it's a nice pickup for me, but I need to re-roll the bottom of my boots for triple resistance, so I'll be getting more resistance there, so I may come back to this. But this for now is a really nice item for me. I can't really risk using the attack remove, so if I do decide I want to remove um, that cold, I'll 50-50 do a remove cold and then slam life, because that is a pretty big slot for life. But I probably want to do my chest first for that, just because there's so much that I can gain there, up to 129. So I'm probably going to go for that first, um, out of the 2 spots that I'll work on next. Anyways, thanks for watching. Hope this is helpful. Peace.